I only paid for I got this and the amp and a skimpy little guitar cord, which they threw in for free, which went out about a couple months later. For I paid like $300 maybe. So it's a great deal, great deal. And when you go into a music store to buy an electric guitar, ask them if they could put together a package deal for you, if it's not already in a package deal. Because I know a lot of times the manufacturers put out, like Fender puts out a Squier Strat pack, that's what they call it, which kind of sounds funny, but and that comes with, you know, your standard Squier Strat, and an amp and like a guitar strap and you know, everything you need to get started. So that's really my equipment. I have like a 20-foot, I think, maybe, Tour Tough cable, which, I mean, that's not that important, but most cables are all the same. Somebody's going to probably argue with me about that. That's what I found so far. I think they're pretty darn close. So, you know, cheap and how long you want it. If you're going to be on stage, you want a longer cable, obviously, or even better yet, a wireless transmitter. So I got this Hershey's box here, which is filled with all kinds of goodies, and this is my pick box. So I have a whole pile of picks in here. Most of these are from my dad, some of them aren't. I like keeping picks. I tend to lose picks really easy, so I have a pile of picks. You can get, and if you're out there, you really like country, which I do, Brad Paisley uses Ernie Ball picks and strings, which tend to give a brighter sound. So, you know, I'm not going to say that picks tend to give a brighter sound or not. If there is a difference, it's very small. But if you want to seem professional and cool like him, or I mean other people use them, then yeah, you can get those. But really and truly, usually music stores will have a little set of like 3 picks with different diameters. So a thinner diameter will give you, see this? This is a thinner pick. So this is what I like to use for rhythm stuff. For, you know, solos and stuff, you want a harder pick. There's a guy on YouTube, might think I stole that from him. I'm sorry. So that's basically all of my equipment. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, one thing. I got for Christmas this really nice black leather strap, guitar strap, which I don't use a lot, except when I like to annoy my parents. I go into the kitchen while they're cooking or something and play, just to annoy them. But I love this strap. It looks great with my guitar, I think. And it's soft, and it feels good. I'm not sure what brand it is exactly. Oh, Nori? Maybe? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the brand much, except with Fender. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my equipment. I got Ernie Ball strings just because Brad Paisley's my icon, and they're good. I'm definitely saying new set of strings will always sound better. And you know, it's completely up to you what kind of strings you want. My dad loves for his acoustic guitar Martin Bluegrass strings, and maybe I'll show you his acoustic guitar. It's really nice. Because they tend to have a brighter sound. Martin Bluegrass strings do. And so every time he goes into a guitar store, he's always like, "Do you guys have Martin Bluegrass strings?" Because he loves them. So yeah, let me go show you my dad's guitar real quick. Hang on. This is my dad's Sigma. I'm sorry, Sigma, which I think is made by Martin. I might be mistaken. I think it's made by Martin. I love his guitar. I love the sound of his guitar. It's very, very beautiful. I love his guitar. And I'll tell you, with any guitar, if you're playing it for a while and it's just starting to not sound as pretty as you thought it was, get a new pair of strings. Which I'll do a little lesson on how to string guitars. It's difficult with some and not so difficult with others, so it sort of depends on what you have. If you have any questions about that, email me and I'll put my email in that box or that box or that box or wherever the box is. And just give me some feedback. I'm gonna try to bring some friends along this journey, and I'm gonna try to bring a couple people that know how to play guitar well. Have them show you some things. Yeah, and just enjoy this. I guarantee I have been playing guitar for about a year now, and I don't think I've ever done anything that's been as enjoyable as this. It's incredibly enjoyable, but you're gonna have bumps. You're gonna hit bumps, and you just got to deal with it. You know, I'll encourage you as much as I can. So anybody who's watching this now and is having problems, hang in there. It'll get better. I guarantee you, your fingers be hurting the first couple weeks. Eventually, your fingers will build up calluses, and then you'll have no problem with it. But just hang in there. It's tough, I know. I went through that several times. As soon as I picked up a guitar, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm amazing at guitar instantly, which I'm not by any means, but it wasn't sort of that come to Jesus experience. Don't think just because your teacher, you know, whoever your music teacher is, you know, you don't feel like you're exceeding at all. Don't tear yourself down because of that. Just hang in there. I'll help you, and I'll do what I can, and just hang in there. That's really all I can say right now. Please email me. Please, I'm begging you. Please email me. I need feedback. Lots of feedback. I'm just starting in this, as are you, and you should know what you're getting into. So please email me. I will help as much as I possibly can. Thanks.